Special meeting of the Ingenium Schools Board of Trustees, June 28th. I am calling the meeting to order at 3:48. Roll call, I am present. Catherine Hamilton. Joe Randall.
Present.
Joan Fakir. Here. And Nadar Ali.
Present.
Next item on the agenda is board adoption of the agenda. Is there a motion to adopt the agenda?
I move.
Is there
I second.
roll call? I vote yes. Hamilton? Randall?
Yes.
Fakir? Yes. Ali?
Yes.
Motion carries. The next item is communication from the public on issues that are or are not on the agenda. Is there any communications from the public? I hear no communications. We will continue. First item on the agenda for information is review of the 2018-2019 oversight report. Would the staff like to make any comments on the oversight reports? Are there any questions from board members on the oversight reports?
So I have a question about the, I guess the area where we received the one. Is that one only because one employee did not take the mandated training? Or is there anybody online that knows that?
Yeah, this is Jake.
Oh, hey,
Can you hear
Jake.
me? Hi. Yeah, I can provide a little bit of information about that. We had some confusion about one employee, whether or not they were a consultant or an employee, and it was determined that they were an employee. And as a result, because we were working under the impression that they were a consultant, we didn't need to have them do their TB test. And once it was determined that they had to be an employee, we got dinged for that, and that's an automatic one from based on the rubric for LAUSD oversight visits.
Right.
And if you read the text down at the bottom of that section, our specialist made a note that typically operations are something that we're very strong in, and our hope is that that is noted when we go through renewal, because that's the only one we've ever received in that area.
Right, I read that. Okay. All right, that's the only question I had. The rest of the scores are fairly self-explanatory.
Any other comments or questions about the oversight reports? The next item on the agenda is the update on distribution of assets on the Clemente closure. And this is not actually required, but staff has presented it to us as a matter of transparency. Are there any questions or comments on the asset report?
Only one. Have we determined how we're going to distribute that? Are we going to distribute it to any of our other schools, or are we distributing it somewhere else?
It's in the asset report. So if you open up the link.
Yeah, I've got, oh, I see. Yeah, there we go. I just did not notice that. Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
And then in terms of liabilities, from a cash standpoint, we won't have that information until we do our audit. So that'll be a little bit of time before we're able to get that information.
Okay.
The next item on the agenda is items for action. The first one is acknowledgement of Vice Chair Catherine Hamilton's previous employment. Our bylaws include a restriction that we should not appoint members to the board who have been employed by Ingenium Schools within a 12-month period in advance of the appointment. We waived that last year for both me and for Aaron Abshire. I had been an employee and Aaron Abshire had been a consultant. So we waived it at that point. We have not waived it yet for Vice Chair Catherine Hamilton. This is our opportunity to waive that requirement. Are there any questions about this item? Is there a motion to approve the item?
I so move.
I second.
I call the roll. Noreen votes yes. Hamilton, not present. Randall?
Yes.
Fakir?
Yes.
Ali?
Yes.
Motion carries. The next item is approval of the resolution to submit the charter renewal petition for Ingenium Charter School. This is part of the regular process of renewal with LA Unified, is passing this resolution. Are there any questions about the resolution or about the item? If there are no questions, is there a motion to pass the item?
I move.
I'll second it.
I'll call the roll. I vote yes. Hamilton is absent. Randall?
Yes.
Fakir?
Yes.
Ali?
Yes.
Motion carries. The next item is board meeting evaluation and planning for next meeting. I'm not sure we really need to comment on this. Does anybody have a comment to make for the board meeting? Is there a motion to adjourn the meeting?
I move.
I second.
Roll call vote. Noreen votes yes. Hamilton is absent. Randall?
Yes.
Fakir?
Yes.
Ali?
Yes.
The meeting is adjourned at 3:56. We will reconvene